Hello everyone. Today I'd like to talk about various different types of animal behaviors and how to distinguish between them. I'm sorry for being outside on a windy night, but this is the only place where I'm able to record this at the moment. So, bear with me. Or don't. You could click on a different video and watch a different one. But you clicked on this one, so clearly you had at least some desire to watch it. Anyway, I should preface this video by saying that the things I say in this video will be a bit generalized. The way that different animals behave varies significantly, and there's no single description that can perfectly explain the different ways in which animals will act. For example, a dog. When a dog is happy, it will typically have its ears pointed upwards. It may have its facial expression resembling that of a smile. It may or may not have its tongue sticking out, and it will probably be wagging its tail, or at the very least pointing it upward. When it's sad or scared, it will probably have its ears pointed backward. You may be able to see the whites of its eyes more clearly. It will be more tensed up, and its tail will not be pointed upward, it will be towards the ground. And it would perhaps be making some sort of whimpering sound. That's all quite different from how a horse, for example, might act when it was happy versus sad or scared. The behavior of animals also differentiates between not just the type of animal, but also the individual animal. Behavior is determined by an animal's previous experiences, its genes, and its surrounding environment. So, it should be expected that just because you have two animals of the exact same species, they will not necessarily act the same. The main way that animals communicate with people is through body language. I gave an example earlier of a dog when it's happy versus scared or sad. An animal's body language is also a primary indicator of its behavior. And studying an animal's body language can help one determine said behavior. Another factor to consider is one's familiarity with a particular animal. The more you interact with them and become accustomed to them, the easier it'll become for you to determine and pick up on an animal's behavioral cues. An animal's normal behavior typically looks like them seeming relaxed and having a comfortable appearance. They could be standing, sitting, or lying down, and they are the easiest to handle and work with when they are in this state. When an animal is scared, it tends to have a stiffer stance and avoid direct eye contact. It might shake or tremble, point its ears backward, or lower its tail, or even its entire body to the ground, which is referred to as submission. An animal being afraid can lead to it feeling like it needs to protect itself, which might cause it to bite at or charge toward you. When an animal feels sad, the same things can be said for it, except for really the part about it attacking you. It's not likely to do that as a result of being sad. An animal behaving aggressively makes it difficult and unsafe to handle. This behavior can present itself as a stiff stance, a baring of teeth, staring, a lowering of the head to the ground, or a raising of the tail. There are also 4 types of aggressive behavior, those being dominance, fear aggression, territorial aggression, and redirected aggression. Dominance refers to aggression that is spurred on by an animal's pack instincts and its sense of social status within a particular group. Fear aggression I discussed moments earlier. It is when an animal feels threatened and acts in a way that is an attempt to protect itself. Territorial aggression is caused by an animal's desire to protect that which it deems its own, such as its home, its owner, its children, its food, so on and so forth. Redirected aggression is the most severe type of aggressive behavior. It is when an animal's predator instincts kick in, and it directs that predation towards its owner slash handler slash what have you. It is imperative that one is able to differentiate between various types of animal behavior when working with animals in order to be able to make the safest and most beneficial decisions for the sake of oneself and the animals. Also, one thing that I would like to mention to any of you who stuck around to the end of this video, this is the first video I have uploaded in the month of December, and if there is a particular species of animal that any of you would like for me to discuss towards the end of this month, leave your suggestions in the comment section below, and I will look over them and select the top comment. Or, you know, I could just choose an animal to talk about on my own again. I am capable of doing that. But, anyway. Happy holidays, everyone.